My name is Erasto Curtis Matthews. I am a full-time artist. My artwork is based, sort of heavily based, mostly in abstraction. But I like to do a lot of different styles and types of art. I do some portrait stuff. I do abstract figurative work. But I'm sort of constantly exploring new ways to create my art, but it's very heavily based in abstraction. I have a couple of studios. My main studio is in my house, but I have another studio in Glenarden, Maryland. My first impressions, um, well, I did pull up a chair, the first one last year. Sandra approached me in a gallery where I had some work that I was showing, and she just sat down. She pulled up a chair right next to me and started talking about this idea that she had. And when she finished describing it, I was like, yeah, I'm in. I'm all in. So I thought it was a great idea. And that was how I initially heard about Pull Up a Chair. Yeah, actually, I had a niece in her freshman year in high school, and she was having some challenges with her mother. Her mother was bipolar, and she was sort of at the time undiagnosed, but clearly, was having some mental health issues. And her mother asked if she could come live with me, and I said no. um, and then she said, if you don't come, if she can't live with you, I might kill her. And she didn't mean it literally, but I said, okay. And so my niece came to live with me, and my niece was already in therapy, and her mother was also in therapy. And, and as a friend, I don't know, for some reason, when they would do their family sessions, they would invite me to participate because I was so closely connected to my niece at the time. And so that was sort of my beginning, my first introduction to being a part of the whole, healing process. And I started reading. I started reading books about mental health, just so I could better understand what was going on. I mean, part of that question is I don't know. Part of the answer is I don't know. The other part of the answer is probably use some of the resources that I was connected to when I was working with my niece. I would probably, ask for references, ask people that I know that have had those kinds of challenges, where I might find help. So I would probably just reach out to community. Um, Well, that's interesting. I had this idea about what my chair was going to be. And I thought of my role in my niece's life as just as support. And so I had this idea there were going to be these, hands that reached up and supported this figure that floated across the top of the chair. And I had it visualized in my head. And then one day my niece called me, and she had been having a hard time. And she just started talking about her struggles. She had lost her job. She had all of this sort of turmoil going on in her life. And I remember I asked her the question, so what is it like? What is it like? And she described these sort of two realities, this darkness and then this period where everything's great. And after that conversation really stuck with me after I talked to her. And one of the things she said during the conversations, and I was like, what is it like on the dark side? And she said, well, I mean, when it's dark, it's like, she ran down this list of I can'ts. And she said, I can't get out of bed. I can't go to work. I can't eat. I can't concentrate. And there was this long list of I can'ts, and that really stuck with me. And I thought somehow there's something in all of what she said that's going to change the trajectory of what my chair is going to be. People can find me, my website is www.erastoarts.com. That's ERASTOARTS.com. On Instagram, it's the same thing, at Erasto Arts. Facebook is the same thing. So even if you Google Erasto Arts, I'm the only one, so you'll find me, yeah. Pull-up a chair has been fantastic. I mean, I've loved working with the people. I've loved seeing what the creative minds, the creative artist minds come up with these past couple years. I'm looking forward to this year to see what people are inspired to create. So yeah, I mean, Pull Up a Chair is just all good. I look forward to Pull Up a Chair growing and expanding and becoming a universe, where people are, banging on the door trying to get in. So yeah.